thank. And then after that, I'll hand over to Jamie as well. So the first group is, of course, all the helpers that helped out today. So all the ushers, with all the last-minute changes especially, for helping everything to run smoothly and making all our guests today feel very comfortable here. As well as the AV team, Adrian, Song Yang, Auntie Chris, for coming down for our different rehearsals and all very messy planning that led up to this. Thanks so much for dealing with all of that, with all the changing plans. And thanks to the worship team for leading us this morning. So I really thank God for all of your talents that He has given to you. And I was honestly very excited to have this excuse to get all my friends together into a band to lead us together in worship to glorify God. And just to shout out to Glenn and Mel, even though they end up not playing today, but for picking up the bass guitar, picking up their drumsticks after like many, many years of not playing. Thank you for putting in the effort to practice for today. And also Hannah, for being so multi-talented, she actually back up for us. Our keyboardist at first got COVID, our backup vocal, she was like helping us to back up for everything. So thanks for that, Hannah. And both Rachels for thanking through all your COVID, the whole COVID spell, and to be here today with us to eventually join us today. And of course, Matthew for anchoring this team and always being so generous with your time and your talents, sharing with all of us. Yeah. And I want to spend some time to also quickly thank some of the mentors I've had who've guided me in my life in church all this while. Very quickly, not just mentors, like just all my groups of people in general. Firstly, my cell group, of course, for keeping me rooted in Christ. Shout out to Matthew again, as well as Glenn, for being my CGL ancestors and being leaders that I can look up to and learn from every day. Andrew, I don't know if you're here, and I don't know if you expect this, but thanks for spending all the time since back in secondary school to catch me. Thank you for all the Gong Cha and the Shilin chicken that I have to look forward to for all our small BS in secondary school. For Auntie Chris, for watching out for me when I couldn't really find any belonging in church. Uncle Kim and Auntie Gladys, for being there in my early days when I was a leader to guide me, to help me to prepare to lead the cell group. And I want to say a very special thank you now to my in-laws, to my new parents and new sister. Thank you for supporting Jamie and I through all these years of dating. And yeah, to my new dad, you've been a very great role model for myself and for Jamie in your passion for God and His Word. And it really inspires me hearing from Jamie about how much she admires you for all of this. And you've also been a very solid anchor for the family, always emphasizing on how we should spend time together, doing fun stuff, and bringing us to eat nice food, especially beef. And I've grown to really enjoy the time I've spent with your family, looking forward to all the moments that we shared together as well. And to my new mom, thanks for always being so welcoming to me from day one, making Maple Woods feel like a second home to me, and always thinking of me when you buy chili. And the day you all become grandparents, I'm really excited to see you show that same love to and gentleness to our grandchildren. Yeah, but Jamie said don't get your hopes up. Just when the day comes. Yeah. And to Chris, where's Chris? Oh. I've always wanted a sister, and you're probably the closest I'll ever get to one. So thanks for introducing me to the world of China dancing and bouldering, and also being there to talk with me about anime when Jamie cannot be bothered. And also staying awake with me to watch TV after Jamie fell asleep in the middle of the show. So overall, I'm just really thankful for that being part of your family is something that I can genuinely look forward to, and thanks for trusting me with your daughter/sister. Next up to my parents. Thank you for bringing me up all of these years. And only as I grew older, can I really understand all of the sacrifices that you made for me as I was growing up. Waking up to fetch me to MRT by 6:30 a.m. every morning in JC. Fetching me home every day from primary school. And honestly, when I look back at my childhood, sometimes I feel like a very, very spoiled child. Daddy, you taught me how to love by serving others and to ask for nothing in return. from driving me around when I was young. I remember those years very fondly of all the afternoons that I get to spend after school. Yeah, when you pick me up after school and you bring me to go eat lunch. Okay. Oh, sorry, the word's very small. Yeah, only now looking back can I see all the. There is a very deliberate effort that you took to spend time with me like that. Okay, I finished this up. Yeah, same like how you supported all the things that I want to do. Like you play soccer with me. Teaching me how to play computer games. Introducing me to music. And especially most recently learning all these house reno things. And it's okay. And all your very selfless giving in fixing my. It's not. I don't know why this one is why I'm crying, but yeah, for fixing all my lights, my toilet. Yeah, like moving all my ceiling fans. Okay, the list is very long, but. Yeah, okay, never mind. I won't go through the whole list, but I really just don't think I can ever do all of this for my kids next time. So, okay, I pause first. Later I continue. Pass to JP first.
Hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna take like 4 minutes. I time myself. So anyway, thank you everybody for coming. It's been a very long morning, and yeah, so I'll just keep this short and sweet, and then I can pass the mic back to Keith. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be thanking like a few main people here, and then I'll continue with another one during the banquet tomorrow. Yeah, so you don't have to listen to so many speeches. Okay, so I think the first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for bringing Keith and I together. Yeah, growing up, I never thought that I would see the day I would get married, but God really allowed me to meet such a faithful and patient man like Keith, and someone who loves God and His people, and really helped me to be a better person and to grow in Him. Yeah, so please pray for the both of us that as a married couple, we'll continue to walk close to Him and to use this matrimony as a testimony of God's goodness to us. Yeah. And also I want to thank Keith's parents, to my new dad and mom. Thank you for welcoming me so warmly into the family. And thank you for being so helpful and accommodating with like Keith said, ranging from the house planning to being so chill at the wedding, and like most importantly for raising such a perfect son. Yeah, so thank you, Uncle Tegan. Thank you to my new dad for being so enthusiastic about helping us with setting up the house with your handy expertise, and to my new mom for being so easy to hang out with from since day one. I really enjoy all our talks and all the advice that you give to me here and there. And yeah, really, both of your passion to love and serve inspire me. So thank you so much. And thank you to my parents also for raising me till this day. It's been a good 25 years, and I'm happy to let you know that you're free from the noisy Jamie in the house. Woo, now you get peace and quiet. Yes, thank you, Daddy, for being the main income of the house, for working hard to feed the family. And by feed, I don't just mean like feed our mouths with solid good food, but also teaching us about God's word and like feeding us with the true sustenance that we need. Yeah, my greatest admiration for you is the ever solid Bible knowledge that you have. And like every time I come to you with a random question, somehow you have like a whole sermon to share with me already. And I really think it's super cool, and I hope to become like this one day and to raise my kids in the same way. Yeah, thank you to mommy also for always showering me with love and care. My mom like seemed like a quiet person on the outside, but inside she's a woman. She's a woman with a really big heart, and like every time I come home, she's like always so ready to tell me about what she learned in her Bible study that day, and she can really go on and on and on. Yeah. And one thing that I really appreciate also is how mom you chose to raise Chris and I at home in the early years. Yeah, and, that's one big sacrifice that I don't think I might be able to do for my kids. I don't think I'm going to quit my job to take care of my kids. But yeah, thank you for doing that. Yeah, and Chris, thanks for being like my one and only great sister, for listening to all my late night rants and stories, and for and for telling me all your stories also. Yeah, I really miss having you around the room sometimes. Yeah, for this very reason. But I'm also so glad that I don't have to live with your mess anymore. Woo! Yeah, but thank you for all your help in planning the wedding and for being so stressed out about it. And yeah, please come and visit me in Bangkok. There's a spare room. Okay, next up, see all this deco in the wedding hall. It's so nice, right? Yeah. Yeah, really all thanks to Wewe Tse for her passion with flowers, and thank you for loving me, Wewe Tse. I really don't deserve all of this. Yeah, and thank you to Myoshi and Shiro, and also to my new mom who has been so involved in helping, and everybody who contributed to giving up a part of your garden. Yeah, all these flowers are plucked. Very sustainable wedding, yes. Yeah, so and thank you. So thank you so much for like taking the time to go around and like make friends with all the gardeners around to like get all the flowers and for setting this all up. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, and also thank you to Rachel Cesare for your enthusiasm in helping me to MC today. Yeah, and also to Ellie and Lucas for being the cutest flower girl and boy. Yeah, and also Joy and Sally for helping to coordinate their outfits and for bringing them down for rehearsal. Yeah, and to my dear bridesmaids, thank you for helping me so much in the planning of this wedding. Thank you, Christine, to Jerusha, Vess, Esther, Nat, Hafi. Thanks for helping to do out the deco, the slides, helping me with the ang pao, with my gown, and just being here with me through the whole process. And also to Keith's groomsmen for being such a great help today also. Thank you, Amos, Ming-Xuan, Sam, Jeeps, Jordan, and Joel. Thanks for, even though Joel also got COVID, thank you for like still, I don't know, calling in. I don't know how you make this all happen. Thanks for being such a big MVP. Yeah. And Ming Shen also for stepping in to help to coordinate when Joel wasn't around. Yeah, thanks for helping to fix this whole jigsaw puzzle of a wedding that I'm so clueless about. Yeah, and for stressing over everything. Yeah, really amazing people. Yeah, a solid bridal team. Yeah, thank you most importantly for being here for Keith and I. Yeah, and finally, thank you to Keith for being the most handsome groom ever. Yeah, and for choosing to marry me. Yeah, and I pray that I'll be a great wife to you because I know you'll be a great husband.
Okay. You know when we were going through Rachel's script, then she said like prepare your tissues. Me and Jamie kept saying like, no, won't cry one like. It's our speech so chill, it won't cry. But
Because you cry.
oh, okay. Okay, let me continue off where I left. I just wanted to thank my mom. Right, my mommy, you taught me how to learn, how to think, how to love. And since young, you always treated me like an adult. You make me make my own decisions. You make me own all the consequences. And from my point of view, you already seem to have memorized the whole like parenting handbook the moment I was born. You built a relationship with me somehow where I both respect you as a parent, but I also love you and trust you as a friend. So I come to you with all my problems, all my frustrations, even all my happy moments I share with you, and you always put aside everything that you have to listen to me, even if you need to, because of that you need to work until 4 a.m. or something the next day, you still spend that time with me. And yeah, just one fun fact for everyone is that in my whole life, I've only been to a barber, I think, about 5 times. Because all the other time is that it's all cut by my mom. And yeah, just... Mommy, you are intelligent, you are capable, and I'm always so proud to tell people that you're my mom. Okay, I better keep this short, but not much to say to my wife in front of everybody. But I'm just amazed that we are standing here today. When I reflect to 2016, when we first thinking of whether we should get together, we were saying like, quite worried, like we're so different. I don't think, maybe just try, let's just try and see how it goes. Yeah, but we always say that if we were not a couple and we see each other in school,
We will be friends.
yeah, I don't know whether we will talk to each other and be friends or not. Yeah. Yeah, but God works in mysterious ways, and here we are. So, for the last part, I'd just like to thank God, especially for His goodness to us all these years. And Jamie and I have changed and grown through the years, but His word has been a constant that guided us through so much. And I'm thankful that He has given Jamie and I the opportunity to experience His love in this way. Thank you.